Hello and welcome fans from all over to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. I'm Alvin Chapman, alongside me Brittany Paddock. Brittany, super great to be beside you this afternoon.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this game. It's going to be a good matchup between Our Lady Eagles and LaGrange.
LaGrange, a team from the USA South Conference. They're standing at 2-2 this season after facing a loss against Emory College.
Yeah, LaGrange is a solid team. Don't let that 2-2 record fool you. They always put together a solid team, athletic, quick up and down the floor. They do well in the rebounding, and they're able to get points on the board.
They bring with them two lethal scorers. One, number 11, Zaya Johnson, averaging 11 points per game, and number 12, Layla Battle, who's averaging 12 points per game off the bench.
Those are two solid players for LaGrange. The Lady Eagles are really going to have to keep an eye on them, and if I know anything about Coach Sellers, he's already been scouting them out, seeing how his team can put a stop to their scoring.
Let's go ahead and talk about our side of the basketball. Kylie Marcus had an impressive game, 8 assists. The last time an Eagle player on the ladies' side had 8 assists in a game was Sandy McElhaney against Trinity Baptist last February.
Yeah, Kylie played an absolute great game last night. Really stepped it up on the offensive end. Don't let her fool you, though. She can score too, but it was nice seeing her fill in that role on the assist side. She has been averaging 3 per game this year, but to see that many last night was exactly what the Lady Eagles needed.
You mentioned last year how much of an asset she is to this year's team, and definitely an appreciated asset as well. Let's go ahead and talk about Leah Phelps. She had 19 points and 4 steals, but most of her scoring was done in the first half.
Yeah, Leah also played a great game as well. She consistently puts up that many points for the Lady Eagles. Like I mentioned, I'd love for her to increase that average, a few more points, get it up into the 20s. But the big thing about Leah's performance last night was how smart she was on the defensive end. She did not have a foul until almost the third quarter, I believe. That's when she picked up her first foul. So playing smart on the defensive end, that's going to be key for Leah and the Lady Eagles going into this game.
We were just talking about Leah Phelps, but let's go ahead and talk about the person we were just seeing on our screen, Jenna Wolford. 9 points, all of them coming from beyond the arc.
Yeah, Jenna is a great three-point shooter. She consistently puts up good points for our Lady Eagles. She's a very vocal leader on the floor, something that you may not necessarily expect if you know her personally. She can be on the quiet end, but she has filled that leadership role very well this year for the Lady Eagles, and she's definitely going to need to put up a few more points in today's game if we want to walk away with the win.
Not available in but this afternoon's matchup, Monse Torres, our third leading scorer. Who do you believe is going to fill her void off the bench?
Well, maybe not necessarily off the bench, but Carissa Aiken definitely is going to need to step it up on the boards as well as scoring in points. So she's not going to be having Monse relieving her. When she is in the game, she is going to have to step it up, grab a few more boards. And then I would take a look at somebody like Kristen Menser. We have a few other players, but Kristen has been one of our first few off the bench, and Amber Porter. Both of them are going to have to step it up on the boards.
Alyssa Brewer with her second double-digit game last night against LB Wallace Community College. She had 13 points. The majority of her scoring as well was done in the first half.
She was absolutely on fire in the first quarter of last night's game. Today we really need her aggressiveness, driving into the lane and taking that three-point shot to be throughout the entire game and not just in that first quarter.
Just under a minute left till tip-off. Alvin Chapman alongside with Brittany Paddock. We'll be back. The next voice you'll hear will be Logan Toothman, our PA announcer. Please don't go too far.
Welcome to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Tonight's game is between the LaGrange College Panthers and your PCC Lady Eagles. The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the 4 core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. At this time, please stand for prayer and remain standing for the national anthem. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for letting us be able to come out here. Please help everybody to play to the best of their abilities. Help there to be no injuries in the court, and help us to remember you as we play this game. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Tonight's sports medicine coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute and Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College. Starting tonight for LaGrange College, number 1, Emma Turner. Number 4, Amanda McClendon. Number 10, Gracie Brunel. Number 11, Zia Johnson. And number 32, Jada Strickland. The Panthers is led by Coach Jason Jonas. And now, the starting lineup for your Pensacola Christian College Lady Eagles. At guard, a senior from Flower Mound, Texas, number 23, Leah Phelps. At forward, a senior from Rockford, Illinois, number 33, Carissa Aiken. At guard, a junior from Mansfield, Ohio, number 14, Jenna Wolford. At guard, a junior from Florence, Mississippi, number 24, Alyssa Brewer. And at guard, a sophomore from Belt, Montana, number 20, Kylie Marcus. The Eagles are led by Coach Jared Sellers with assistant coach Heather Sellers. The officials for today's game are Tim Mowry, Marlon Stanford, and Janelle Loney.
Thank you so much, Logan, for those pregame ceremonies. Brittany, we are super excited to bring us the second ladies basketball game this weekend.
Yeah, I am super excited. Like I mentioned, this is going to be a good game. We've played LaGrange 2 other times, split in competition with them, lost to them the first time, beat them last year at their place. So I'm very interested to see what happens with this game and how competitive it is.
Senior forwards Jada Strickland and Carissa Aiken at the center of the court for the tip-off. And Pensacola wins it and off to the races. Phelps tries to go inside to Aiken. Now a loose ball in favor for both teams. Aiken falls on it and finds Brewer for the short-range jumper to no avail. Here is Brunel. Tries to swing it over to Emma Turner, but that ball falls out of bounds. Heading southbound with Pensacola. And it seems as the Lions from LaGrange College are going to a full court man-to-man press.
we play very similar styles compared to LaGrange. Both of us like that full court press. Both of us like to get the ball up the court.
Marcus gets all the way to the lane, can't get the bucket, but draws the whistle.
It's a good drive by Kylie. Didn't have quite the angle that I think she was wanting, and it threw her off when it came to getting the ball up to the corner of the box, getting it to fall.
Marcus with a great overall performance, but struggled from the charity stripe last night, going 1 for 4.
Well, I mean, it wasn't just her. Our team as a whole kind of struggled from the free throw line last night. I mean, when you're at the free throw line, that is a free chance to put points on the board without anybody guarding you. You can't afford to miss those.
Aiken tries for the steal, but ends up in the hands of Strickland. She crosses it over to Burnell and just misses the jumper. McLendon tries for the putback, no good. Rebounded by McLendon, now in the hands of Emma Turner.
My biggest concern heading into this game was getting rebounds. Our team has been struggling to get the rebounds that we need to all year, and LaGrange is very good at hitting the boards.
Phelps in transition off the glass with the inside hand.
That was a great find right there. Leah all the way down on the other end to get that pass through. Really good job by our Lady Eagles.
Stop and pop for LaGrange, no good. Wolford the board. At attempts by number 11, Zaya Johnson, the sophomore. Here's Marcus in transition. She goes to Phelps and off the hand, loses the handle, but it will stay here with Pensacola.
So you notice in that transition, yeah, Jenna passed it to Kylie, who was off on the side, but then Kylie made her way towards the middle of the floor, and that's exactly what you want to do when you're going into a transition like that. You need to get to the middle of the floor so you can pass to all sides.
A minute, 30 seconds into this contest, and a complete line switch for the Lions. Here is Brewer. 10 seconds to get a shot off. Here is Wolford from long range off the side of the rim. And number 3, Brittany Chavez, will let the ball fly out of bounds. Chavez passes half court and gets it over to the leading scorer for this ball program, Layla Battle. Cross court to Battle. Great pump fake, shot on the way, and good for Battle. She breaks things open for the Lions as they trail now by 1. Other way goes Phelps! Count the bucket and the foul!
That is a great move by Leah. Great finish. Find from the outside. Immediately saw her open lane and was able to take it to the basket and get the end one.
Beautiful finish there by Leah Phelps, the senior guard from Flower Mound, Texas. 19 points in the victory yesterday in a 30-point win against L.B. Wallace. Hard off the back iron and falls through.
See, that's the nice thing about when you're a shooter. Sometimes if your shot's a little off at the free throw line, you can get that bounce and get it to roll in.
Roberts drives inside for the pull-up jump shot. No good, off the hands of Brewer.
I see a lot of just tapping when trying to get the rebound by our Lady Eagles. We got to get somebody in there who's either going to purposely tap to somebody or who can get up and grab it.
Phelps once again is transition, step through move, count the bucket and the foul, once again for Leah Phelps.
Great job by Leah. Good try by the LaGrange defender to try to step in and take that charge. I believe Leah had already started her steps by the time she got set, and that's why it was a foul over that charge call.
Phelps once again at the line, knocks down the easy three-point play. Here is Battle. Pensacola sitting back in a 2-3 zone with Aiken in the middle. 3 on the way for Chavez. Finds the bottom of the net.
And that was a great shot by Chavez. I mean, we even defended pretty well on that, and she was still able to get the shot up.
Aiken finds the hot hand Phelps. She'll dump it off over to Marcus. Spin move into the lane. Step through move for Marcus. Another foul. Another and one for Marcus. That's 3 in a row.
I know. Absolutely great move by Kylie right there. I mean, I mentioned it before. Yeah, she can pass the ball, but don't kid yourself. This girl can play basketball. She can shoot and find the open basket as well.
This ladies basketball team has been having extreme real estate at the free throw line. Here is Marcus for the old-fashioned three-point play, and she converts. They get it back to Battle. Over to Chavez. She had a three a couple possessions ago. In the hands of Battle. Swing back to Battle. This 2-3 zone is working in Pensacola's favor, but they go inside to Singh. And that's stolen away by Aiken. She will lead the break. To Brewer. She'll drive inside. Lot of contact. And we almost had another old-fashioned three-point play opportunity for Alyssa Brewer, but she will go to the line instead and try to convert on 2 free throws.
But the one thing that I've noticed with this is our Lady Eagles have seemed to pick up on something. Driving the ball seems to be doing the best thing against LaGrange. They're being a little more physical in that post play, and as a guard going in and trying to get that layup and making the contact, drawing the foul, that's the way we're going to get points on the board this game.
First attempt for Brewer, no good, but she knocks down the second. Battle accelerates the ball to Chavez. Now back in the hand of Battle. Great swinging crossover, but that's stolen away by Aiken. We're off to the races again. Pensacola in transition. Brewer wide open for a three, no good. And another steal by Brewer, and she somehow saves it. What an athletic play by Alyssa Brewer. She receives the ball and leads the break. Goes straight in the chest of Battle and gets the easy roll.
I love that play by Brewer right there, not only getting that tip, throwing it back into a teammate, but then recognizing and getting down the floor so her teammate could pass it ahead of her and she could get the bucket.
Pensacola standing confident with a 10-point lead. We will step aside. Please enjoy this highlight by Alyssa Brewer. (15-5) is the score against USA South opponent. LaGrange being a very confident D3 program. Now in the hands of Emma Turner. Battle finds number 20, Emmy Johnson. Rather, number 23, Skylar Edwards. Now in the hands of Battle. They go inside to Leah Smith, and she is fouled on the pass.
Yeah, there's a good job by Leah being aggressive, trying to get her hands in to knock up that pass. You gotta watch yourself with the body contact, especially somebody who plays such a leadership role on our team like Leah. When she's off the floor, there's a major difference. So she needs to be aware of that and watch the fouls.
All 4 players in the inbound playing a high set for LaGrange. There's a three by Chavez, misses the entirety of the rim. And that deflection off the hands of Wolford. They'll go again. Battle finds Smith in the corner. She'll drive baseline for a runner. No good. Kept alive by number 20, Emmy Johnson. Here's Smith again. In the hands of Battle with 12 remaining on the shot clock. One more to Battle. They go inside to Smith again. And Leah Phelps forces the held ball.
That's the one thing you got to look out for on LaGrange's side. When they pass the ball inside, their player grabbed it, turned around, faced up, and immediately dropped the ball. When you drop the ball like that, you're opening it up for your defender to have a chance to steal the ball.
4 remaining on the shot clock, and Alyssa Brewer hits the hardwood very hard. Fortunately, she is okay, but LaGrange will get a fresh 20 off of that personal foul. Phelps meets Chavez. Battle in the corner will go baseline for a runner off the backboard. No good. Rebound by number 20, Emmy Johnson. And she'll also get the foul call in her favor.
Yeah, Jenna was doing okay defending right there, just her hands came down last minute, and that's going to be an automatic foul call.
Fouls on Eagles number 14, Jenna Walker. Her first.
At the free throw line, Emmy Johnson finished with 3 points in their last outing against Emory. Second attempt for Johnson, and she hits them both. Pensacola now off to the races. Brewer tries to go behind her back, and that is taken away by Johnson. They go to battle. One more pass to Emma Turner. Floater in the lane, off hard of the rim. Second chance opportunity for the Lions. Battle, corner to Smith, 3 on the way, hard off the rim. Another opportunity for the Lions. Battle, works inside, finds Johnson. Turner, runner in the lane, and off the third opportunity and 3 missed rebounds for the Eagles, the Lions finally score.
I mean, I mentioned earlier, my biggest concern was rebounding for us. We struggled with it last night, and especially with Monse out today. Finding somebody who can pick up those boards and be aggressive on the defensive end, that's going to be key.
Here is Turner in transition. Goes to battle. Thought about a shot, but she'll find Smith instead. Here's Turner. Back to battle. Skip pass to Turner. She drives on Wolford, and she'll pick up the personal.
Jenna was trying a little too hard right there to pick up that charge. Ended up getting her with her body. Sometimes it happens. But that does give 4 team fouls for the Lady Eagles in this first quarter. 2 of them being on Jenna. And that's not something you want to see. Jenna being one of our main players, she cannot pick up 2 fouls in the first quarter.
Wolford heading to the bench. They find a 3-point opportunity. The Lions do, but that is rebounded by Marcus. Phelps once again in transition. Goes to Geisler trailing. 3 on the way for her, hard off the rim. Pensacola scoreless so far. Geisler playing stifling defense, deflects that ball, but in the hand of Smith. Runner in the lane, hard off the rim, no good. Second chance opportunity, no good, but a third opportunity for Amanda McClellan is good.
Okay, McClellan has been their best rebounder all year. She has been leading LaGrange's team in rebounds this entire season. Somebody has got to put a body on her and get that rebound.
I said McClellan, I meant McLendon. But now southbound, Leah Phelps will end the scoring drought for Pensacola, possibly with 2 free throws, as number 11, Zaya Johnson, the sophomore guard out of Homersville, Georgia, will check into the contest for Layla Battle. First attempt for Phelps, no good. Phelps leading the charge for Pensacola with 8 points. And she misses them both. Rebound by McLendon. In transition, no one stopped ball. Hard off the rim, no good. McLendon, the rebound, no good. Second chance opportunity, and she will head back to the free throw line once again.
It's a lot of the things that I talked about last night. Rebounding has more than just putting a body on somebody and jumping for the ball. It's all about your positioning. And right now, McLendon is getting better positioning for rebounding than any of our other players.
First attempt for McLendon, hard off the front of the rim. 2:23 remaining in the first quarter of play. McLendon with another opportunity. She misses them both, but another rebound for LaGrange. Here is Porter in transition, finds Menser. Menser goes behind her back and drive towards the basket and loses possession. Here's Johnson in transition. One more man to beat, misses it in the hands of Geisler. Goes to Menser. She'll stop for a jumper. That's off. Now in the hands of Leah Smith, the freshman guard. Emma Turner gets the move on Menser, but Marcus comes down with the rebound. That's stolen away by Johnson, and she lays it off the glass. A game where the Eagles led by 10 points. Now LaGrange is down by 2, make it 4.
But talk about a timely bucket by Leah Phelps right there. That's actually 2 timely buckets by her. Our Lady Eagles struggling to score, a lot of second, third chance opportunities by LaGrange, but then Leah comes down and gets a bucket to lengthen our lead a little bit.
Great hesitation move for Leah Phelps, which gives her now 10 points. We'll step aside for the full timeout. A minute 30 even remaining in the first quarter. Brittany, we're seeing a little bit of the rebounding effort we saw the other night against LB Wallace in the second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we were talking about earlier. Not only do they need to put a body on somebody, but they need to look at their positioning. But the moment that shot goes up, you got to turn around and box out. Keep your defender from having a chance to get to the basket.
Ball briefly in the hands of Menser, but the Lions will get a fresh 20. Here is Zaya Johnson, the second leading scorer for this ball program. With the ball, she finds Battle. Johnson wide open in the corner, will go inside to Whittaker. She goes up strong and is fouled from the backside by Amber Porter.
Foul on number 22, Amber Porter, her first.
Aiken will check into the ball game.
Number 33, Carissa.
And Bobby Whittaker will head to the line to convert on 2 free throws. First one is up and hits the bottom of the rim for Whittaker. Second attempt is up. Hits the front of the rim. Little battle with an attempt to keep it alive. But here's Marcus. Finds Aiken. Marquise goes to Aiken. Runner in the lane. Hard off the back of the rim. Aiken tries to save it. Now in the hands of McGlendon. Johnson in transition. Will hit a trailing battle for a 3 and the lead. Rather than tie for the Lions. That is a 30-second timeout for Pensacola with 39 seconds remaining in this game. Seconds even remaining in this first quarter of play, and a deficit which was 110 points is now tied up at 17. Brittany.
I think my biggest concern is that the minute we started losing that big of a lead is when our starters checked out of the game. There should be no difference in the level of intensity and the level of play from the moment your starters step off the court and when we sub people out. We need to keep the consistency.
Porter loses it. Johnson in transition. Stops for a runner. That's blocked by Menser. In the hands of Geisler. Here is Phelps. Step through move to the basket. No good. Johnson will head the other direction and is fouled by Menser. With 13 remaining, Johnson will head to the charity stripe to try to regain the lead, the first lead of the game for LaGrange.
We've had a lot of fouls on our end. I know LaGrange is fast, and sometimes it is smart to foul rather than give up that breakaway layup, but we need to do a better job of being smart on the defensive end while still playing aggressive.
Phelps comes to redeem her sister, Leah, and Brewer checks into the contest for mentor as she picks up her first personal. Johnson missing the first free throw attempt. The second one is up and good. The Lions now lead by 1. Brewer will take it herself. Floater in the lane, gets the lucky roll.
That was an impressive move by Alyssa right there.
Battle with the heave, and nearly finds the rim.
That was close. I think even Coach Sellers was shocked right there that it hit the rim. Just saw his facial expression when it bounced out.
Pensacola up by 1 with 3/4 of basketball remaining. Alvin Chapman and Brittany Paddock will be back. Welcome back, fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Brittany Paddock as the Eagles lead by 1 point. Brewer with an attempt to take the double screen to the basket, loses possession.
I mean, just taking a look at the stat sheet we just received, one of the things we talked about was rebounds, and our Lady Eagles have 10 total rebounds, while LaGrange has 22 total rebounds. We have 0 offensive rebounds, but they have 13 offensive rebounds. We have to do a better job of eliminating their second and third chance opportunities.
They try to go inside to Brewer, but that's no good. They hit a trailing battle, and she gets it to McLendon. She drives inside, floater no good. Another rebound for McLendon and a putback as well. Amanda McLendon now with 10 points, ties and scoring with Phelps. Tough take to the basket by Brewer, but she hits the deck once again, but will head to the charity stripe. Brewer with an impressive first half with 5 points and 2 steals, and perfect from the charity stripe tonight off of a old-fashioned three-point play earlier in the first quarter. First attempt is up for Brewer and is no good. Pensacola trailing by 1. Second attempt for Brew is good. She splits the pair. Other direction goes Johnson, and she lays it off the rim and good. Here is Rachel Phelps going the other direction, and she is fouled. But that is 2 quick fouls there for number 32, Jada Strickland.
I mean, like I mentioned earlier, that seems to be the way we're going to get points on the board this game. We have to be aggressive, taking it to the basket and drawing those fouls. My biggest concern with us doing that right now is our free throw percentage. We were 5 for 9 in that first quarter. These are free opportunities to score. You have to be able to make them.
Phelps splits the pair. Here is Battle in transition. Rather in the offensive set. And she gets the ball back to number 10, Gracie Brundle, with the screen from McLendon, and she scores to spread the lead to 4. This is LaGrange's biggest lead of the game. Here is Porter. Phelps drives inside, and that's blocked by Johnson. We're off to the races. Johnson tries to get to Brundle. And she does. She drives and goes to Strickland, goes up strong, uses her height to the advantage, and Jada Strickland scores.
I mean, Amber did what she needed to right there, guarding her, staying straight up. There's just only so much you can do when somebody is 6-7 inches taller than you.
Phelps lets one fly, no good. Geisler the rebound.
And that's our first offensive rebound of the game.
Phelps goes to Brewer. Brewer with the move to the basket, off the front of the rim. Contained by Johnson, not by Johnson, but Johnson going the other direction, misses. And that's the rebound by Porter. That was a go-ahead pass from number 20, Emmy Johnson. And here is Phelps and Carissa Aiken coming into the ball game for Geisler as well as Brewer.
Holland's been putting in some good minutes this game. Glad to see her step up. Hopefully she can get a bit of a break and then come back in fresh, ready to get some points and rebounds for the Lady Eagles.
Here is Phelps, picks up her dribble and is met by Turner. Somehow finds her sister. Now has 19 minutes to operate here. Aiken goes to Porter. Porter drives and kicks to Phelps. She finds her sister and she'll let one fly from the corner off the top of the backboard. Here's Emma Turner. She'll go inside to a cutting Skylar Edwards and she'll score.
You know, I mentioned about this, we've talked about the speed of both of these teams. We like to play a very similar game, so you're going to see a lot of back and forth, a lot of those quick layups, teams having to run back and get on defense, and the offensive team trying to beat them down the floor.
Phelps misses, trying to end the 8-2 run by the Lions. Unstopped to the basket, all the way to the cup goes number 21, Kendra Roberts.
Okay, that's the third or fourth time that somebody has taken the ball from the half-court point almost all the way to the basket and put up points. As a defender, you have to stop them as soon as you can. So somebody from the Lady Eagles needs to stop them at least above the three-point line.
Coach Sellers called a timeout to attempt to end the 10-2 run made by the Lions. We'll step aside. Pensacola trailing now by 10 as they once led at the 5-minute mark of the first quarter by 10 themselves. LaGrange returns the favor. Here is Marcus. Finds Phelps to a wide open Phelps in the corner, and she ends the drought.
You know, that right there is what makes it makes Leah such a great leader on the floor, and something that she stepped into that Lauren used to do a lot of last year. It's the timely baskets, understanding when her team needs to get a bucket. Just came out of a timeout. I'm sure Coach Sellers had a few things to discuss there, but then scoring right away really helped shift that momentum.
LaGrange looking to pass the ball to break the press, rather than zone defense. They get it to Chavez off the screen from Brundle. That one hits the rim very hard for the long rebound.
You know what? I don't love the fact that she had that clear of a shot, but the fact that it was 2-3 feet behind the arc, I'm okay with her taking it. If she can consistently shoot from that range, well, that just goes to the type of player that Chavez is, and you just have to do what you can to stop her.
Phelps takes the double screen and goes to Marcus. Spin move to the lane, alters her shot, can't get the finish, but she'll head to the line to try to convert on 2 free throws.
I really look forward to the day where Kylie can consistently finish those baskets. That's a hard adjustment to make, going from the level she was playing at to being able to finish those in the collegiate level. I know they'll fall eventually. She's just got to keep on pounding going, and she'll get the right rhythm.
Marcus knocks down the first free throw. One thing I love about her game is her ability to change directions so smoothly.
Oh, yeah, that is something that's very hard to teach. A lot of it is a natural thing. Yeah, you can teach it some, but how naturally she does it, that's what makes it so amazing.
Turner goes inside to Edwards. Edwards. Roberts finds Edwards. Back to Roberts in the corner. Here is Chavez. 9 remaining on the shot clock. Chavez drives inside, finds an open Edwards, then a late shot clock situation, and Porter pulls down the rebound and forces the held ball, but it will remain here with the Lions.
So one of the things on that last play, the reason that the shot was able to go up, Krista did what she needed to in that zone and stepped in to cover the person who had drove. But if you notice, Kylie was still a little farther up. And whenever your middle person in the 2-3 zone steps into fill, your person on the bottom sides need to drop back.
Menser and Brewer check into the contest for Porter, as well as Marcus. And Pensacola once again gives up another offensive rebound to number 23, Skylar Edwards. First attempt up for Edwards goes in. Skylar Edwards, the freshman forward from Canton, Georgia. The Lions looking to make an entire line switch after the making or miss of this free throw. And Edwards gets it done at the line.
Interesting change in substitutions this year with free throws on the girls' side. I actually believe it switched over last year. You can sub before the first free throw, or then you have to wait until after the second free throw, whereas the guys, it's still in between.
Rachel Phelps checks out of the ball game. In comes Wolford, her first appearance since early in the first quarter. Wolford drives hard inside. A lot of contact, can't get the finish. McLendon the rebound. Battle placed with this first unit will find Brundle on the right wing. They go inside to McLendon and makes the easy deuce.
That's a great move by her.
McLendon so far with 4 points in this quarter, and she comes up with the steal. Here is Battle. Goes to Brundle. Jumper on the way for LaGrange. No good. McLendon another rebound and is fouled in the act of receiving it.
A little bit of rotation issues on the Lady Eagles when it came to the defensive side, and that's what allowed that open bucket and somebody to come rushing in and fouling.
Another timeout burned by head coach Sellers. We will step aside as well. Head coach Jared Sellers with one more 30-second timeout with 4 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They get it to Annika Bonds. Here's Battle. Battle guarded by Phelps. Now with 10 remaining on the shot clock. Bonds tries to go to Brundle. And Wolford forces the double dribble.
So I like the switch and adjustment that Coach Sellers made coming out of this. Coming out of this timeout, we switched from that 2-3 zone into a man. We'll see if that helps take care of some of these situations we've been seeing, giving LaGrange wide open shots.
Here is Wolford off the down screen. Wolford drives and goes to Phelps. Wolford goes inside and kicks to Menser. 7 remaining on the clock, and Menser fouled, not in the act of shooting. Actually, it was in the act of shooting. That will send Menser to the line. And coming to the ball game now, number 23, Skylar Edwards. She will sum in for Amanda McLendon. First attempt up for Menser is good. Under 4 minutes remaining, Menser back at the line. The junior from Chester, Virginia, converts on the second. Here is Battle, guarded by Phelps. Edwards screen for Brundle. They go to Battle. Now with 16 remaining on the shot clock. Annika Bonds in the deep corner. And Leah Phelps forces the offensive.
Good job by Leah to get position there and get that offensive foul.
Another great job embracing the elbow as Annika Bonds was trying to change directions. Pensacola now trailing by 8. Brewer splits through the double. Picks up her dribble and finds a cutting Wolford. One more to Aiken and slips right through her hands. Johnson, one more to Bonds. She'll let one fly off the front of the rim. Aiken pull down the board.
Great job by Chris right there to get up and grab that ball.
Here is Phelps. Wolford looking to dribble a handoff to Brewer. Fakes the dribble handoff. One more to the corner to Aiken. Phelps, 3 on the way. It's good.
Good ball movement right there. Allowed Leah to get a pretty easily open shot at the three-point line.
Phelps now with 16 points. Had 19 last night. And 2 threes in the second quarter. Playing stifling defense on Battle. Takes the switch off to Johnson. Johnson back to Battle. A lot of two-man game here as they go inside to Edwards. Bonds back to Edwards. Long 2 on the way. It's good. Very confident shot there by Skylar Edwards as she stretches the lead back to 7. Brewer. Can she answer back? She can't. Rebound Edwards. Brundle finds Edwards. Menser now guarding Brundle with 20 remaining on the shot clock. Brundle takes a screen from Bonds. Now double team as she picks up her dribble. Bonds will let another 3 fly, no good. Wolford with the strong rebound and forces the jump ball, but it'll be going here with, actually not a jump ball, it is a foul on Layla Battle.
We'll take the opportunity for Jenna to go to the free throw line and make some free throws.
Wolford now being inserted back in this game. We're seeing a little bit of the difference here as her rebound capabilities are now being shown. She knocks down the first. Wolford looking to convert. Marquivia Telly and Maria Serrano check into the ball game for Battle and Johnson.
Subbing in for Heroes, number 20, Kylie
Marcus also checks into the ball game as well for Wolford. Possibly the last time we'll see here until the second half. Telly, untouched, will drive to the basket. And Menser picks up another foul.
Fouls on Eagles number 4, Kristen Menser, her second.
Phelps will possibly come into the game here for Menser as she picks up her second personal. Bonds now for the inbound with a minute 39 remaining. They go to Brundle. Brundle, beautiful screen and roll play for Edwards. and she's fouled in the act of shooting.
That was a good pick and roll right there by LaGrange. A little bit of miscommunication on the Lady Eagles side with defenders, and managed to find it and get a decent shot, and now they have a free throw opportunity.
Skylar Edwards with a really great performance in the second quarter, already with 4 points. Make that 5. She was scoreless in the first. Another attempt on the way off the front of the rim. Akins contains it. Phelps. Brewer. Nearly stolen away, but Phelps will drive inside and kick to her sister. Long 2 on the way, wedges between the rim. Skylar the rebound. Phelps looking to turn the ball over. Now Telly will take it the other direction. Nearly taken away by Marcus. Pensacola trailing now by 6 with 1:08 remaining. LaGrange's largest lead of the game was 10 points, similar to Pensacola's at the 5-minute mark of the first. Drive inside, but wipe that away. That is a travel by Brundell.
I don't think she was expecting us to step up where we did on the defensive side, and that caused her to have to take that extra step.
Here is Brewer. Phelps, stutter dribble to the basket, and that's good for Leah Phelps! Great hesitation to the rim. She has 18 in the first. Here is Bonds. 100 miles per hour to the rim, and she draws the foul. That will send Annika Bonds to the free throw line. Here is Bonds trying to convert on 2. First one up and is good for Annika Bonds. Here's the second attempt for Bonds. That hits every area of the rim and falls in.
She literally used every portion of that rim to get it to fall.
That was a group project for that free throw. Here is Brewer. Four-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Elizabeth Brewer cannot finish at the rim. Serrano gets it to Brundell. She'll drive inside. Runner in the lane, no. Rebounds her own miss. Finds Edwards for a 3 with time winding down, no good. Aiken loses it, and that is the half, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't like the fact that they got 2 scoring opportunities right there. At least the Lady Eagles lucked out, and they weren't able to convert right before the half.
34 is the score. Pensacola now trailing by 6. Don't go too far. We will be back after these messages.
It's a passion that unites us. The heartbeat of everything we do. Since 1974, we've been building, reaching, expanding our limits. And yet today, one thing hasn't changed. Pensacola Christian College empowers leaders to influence the world for Christ.
Choosing a college is so much more than deciding where you're going to live for the next few years. It's choosing a culture, group of people, and academic standard that will shape you into the person you want to become. It's an exciting time, and when you visit campus, it gets even more exciting. It's your moment to get a feel for the atmosphere and community. Catch a game, sit in on classes, visit chapel, make new friends, and so much more. And now you can experience college life your way with multiple visit options. No matter when you come, you'll find a vibrant community influencing the world for Christ. You won't just blend in, you'll belong. So don't wait. See how you can experience PCC today.
Want to get a head start in college? With Pensacola Christian College's online dual enrollment program, you can do just that. Open to juniors and seniors in Christian schools and Abeka Academy homeschoolers, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year, all counting towards PCC college credit requirements. With 3 different options throughout the school year and summer and over 20 courses, choose to lighten your college load. And, depending on your major, finish college early. You will be able to fit courses around your schedule, a perfect way to complete many of your general college education courses before you graduate high school and step foot on campus. To learn more about getting a head start on your education today, visit pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
Hello and welcome back to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Alvin Chapman alongside with Brittany Paddock as we're looking at a 40-34 game against LaGrange College.
Yeah, that was an interesting first half with the Lady Eagles quickly going up 10 and then LaGrange coming back from behind, and now they're on top.
Super interesting about this matchup is the last time we played LaGrange about a year ago, Lauren Alvarez reached a single season record in rebounds with 25, and Pensacola tonight has been not dominant at all in the rebounding category, only having one offensive rebound to their name.
Yeah, that's definitely been a struggle for the Lady Eagles this game, something that I'm sure Coach Sellers talked about at halftime and they'll need to adjust.
Strickland regains and scores. Jada Strickland. 3 on the way for Phelps, and she connects now with 21 points.
Leah's been shooting the ball very well tonight, especially from deep. Lady Eagles need to look for more opportunities for her to score.
Brundle tries to respond back with a triple of her own, no good. Strickland the rebound, no. Third opportunity for the Lions, as they have been nothing but dominant on the offensive glass. Leading the way for that stat, Amanda McLendon with 7 offensive rebounds, as she now has the ball, puts it up, another offensive rebound, no good, another offensive rebound, no good. She puts a third time, a fourth time for McLendon, and she finally gets fouled. She just got 4 offensive rebounds on that one play alone.
That was a good job by Carissa defending her player. You saw that pass go overhead. Look for a little more help on that back side, and that's where we struggled with getting that rebound.
Wolford picks up her third.
Fouls on number 14, Jenna Wolford.
That one on Strickland. Johnson for the inbound. Aiken also with 3. They throw it to McLendon, and then is a backcourt violation in favor for Pensacola. Here's Marcus. Marcus cutting it side, kicks one more to Wolford. And before the ball can get to Wolford in the corner, Marcus draws the foul.
We're a little antsy right now. The Lady Eagles just need to calm down. I think they're a little frustrated with some things that happened in that first half, but that should just give you more motivation for this game. No need to get too excited about it. Just calm down a little bit, play your game. It'll fall.
Skylar Edwards checks into the contest, now guarding Carissa Aiken. She had 7 points and 4 rebounds in the first half of action. Phelps drives, tries to find the hands of Marcus, but slips through it. 8 minutes even, and 18 minutes remaining in regulation. Pensacola trailing now by 5. Here's Emma Turner.
We need a few solid stops right here. No opportunity to score, or only one opportunity for LaGrange to score.
Johnson drives, runner in the lane, no good. Rebounds her own miss. Actually a fight for the ball by Johnson. The possession will stay here with LaGrange.
So the ball flew over Carissa's head, but she did a good job turning around and getting a hand on it and fighting for that jump ball.
Turner wide open in the corner and buries a triple.
You said that exactly right. She was wide open.
Received a double screen by Strickland and McLendon and was wide open for her to bury it. Skylar with the rejection, but also the foul. That was sent Kylie Marcus to the free throw line to convert on 2. She went 3 for 5 in the first half.
The Lady Eagles really need to knock down every single free throw that they have this second half. That's going to be critical. I mean, we've been doing a good job of going at them, drawing that foul, but if we don't hit the free throws, it means nothing.
Marcus buries them both, cutting the deficit now to 6. And Brewer deflects the ball, couldn't get 2 hands on it, so we'll stay here with LaGrange.
Good job by Alyssa. She sprinted from behind. She saw where that pass was going, saw that Leah was waiting for the person dribbling up the court, and she got back and got a hand on it.
Wolford with the near steal. Johnson inside. Off balance and connects.
That was a good finish.
Pensacola now down by 8. Phelps gets it over to Marcus. Brewer finds Wolford with 9 remaining. Brewer will let one fly. No good, but off the hands of Edwards.
That's the 3rd or 4th time Alyssa has shot a long-range shot today, and it's hit the front of the rim. She's got to adjust on that. Either give it a little more air or use a little more of her legs and trying to get the power there.
Marcus trying to drive on McLendon. Ball nearly stolen by Brundle. She reaches for it, and it will remain here with Pensacola. Here is Brewer for the inbound. 11 remaining on the shot clock. They find Wolford. Get over to Aiken, guarded by Edwards. 5 remaining. Wolford gets the step. Can't get the finish. Here is Turner in transition, finds Brundle. One more to Edwards. She'll drive on Marcus. It's the contact, but ball rolls outside of the rim, but she will head back to the charity stripe to convert on 2.
Fouls on Eagles number 20, Kylie Marcus, her second.
Good job by the Lady Eagles initially to get back and put a stop to the ball. There seemed to have been a little bit of confusion as to who was actually guarding Edwards, and that's why she had that wide open shot.
Second attempt up, no good for Edwards. She splits the pair. Aiken, Pensacola now with 3 to get over. Wolford, double team, now on the floor for it. Forces the held ball, and it will be going with LaGrange. Geisler and Porter prepared to check into the contest for Marcus as well as Brewer. Having some difficulties with the table and the officials because the last held ball was actually with LaGrange. So we'll stay here with Pensacola. Should also be with the fresh 20 on the shot clock, but now only showing 17. Here's Aiken. Geisler goes to Aiken. Phelps let one fly. Intense pressure, no good. Wolford saves it. Phelps let a contact and will head to the line.
We got the shot off right there, but with our specific offense that we run, we have to anticipate our player coming off the baseline for a wide open layup, and we missed a wide open Amber Porter underneath where we could have connected for an easy layup.
What a first half for Phelps, converting on 7 of our total 10 field goals.
She has done a fantastic job so far in this game. But we need somebody other than Leah to step up and score. She can only do so much. Johnson
by herself misses the free throw. Rebounded by Brundle, and she picks up the foul.
That was a great pass by the LaGrange player to find Johnson underneath. If you go back and watch it, she literally wrapped her arm around everybody and managed to get the ball to her teammate.
Pensacola's offensive rebounding struggles continue in this third quarter. Only 1 total in the first half. We mentioned the absence of Torres. She is our leading rebounder. How is her absence being an influence in this game?
Well, on top of just her rebounding, even when she doesn't come down with the ball, Monte is very aggressive on the boards. So she's going to throw in a little bit of that contact, be a little more physical, the aggressiveness. I think that's the main thing that we're missing right now, the aggressiveness. It causes the other team to be a little more intimidated going for boards and to hesitate, and without it, they're just absolutely dominating.
LaGrange now with their biggest lead of the night, 11. And Wolford draws the foul on Emma Turner. I further thought Jenna Wolford stepped out of bounds. But they get the ball to Phelps. Phelps will drive and find Wolford. Spin around and finds Phelps. She'll drive between contact, but loses possession. It will stay here with Pensacola.
I see a lot of our offensive side of the ball. What we're coming up with is coming from Leah and Jenna. We need these other three players to step up and make a few moves to release some of the pressure. Leah's starting to get, double and even triple teams at times when she goes down. Somebody else has to step up and be able to score.
Beautiful cut to the basket by Wolford. Can't convert, but will head to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Like I mentioned before, that's the way we're going to get points on the board this game. But it is no good for us to get to the free throw line if we aren't going to actually convert and make the shots.
This is Wolford's second trip to the charity stripe. Didn't play majority of the first quarter due to foul trouble. First free throw attempt is up for the junior and good. Second attempt for Wolford. Knocks it in and shortens the deficit back to 9. Battle for the inbound. Finds Roberts. Roberts to Annika Bonds. Over to Battle. Johnson drives through the gap. Floater in the lane, no good. Rebounds her own miss again, no good. Now pulled down by Aiken. Phelps ahead of the pack. 3-on-3 break. Stutter step to the rim. And draws the foul on the floor.
Great job by Leah drawing that foul and recognizing that the foul was happening and still trying to get a shot off, even though she was almost 10 feet away from the basket. She missed her last 2 free throws. Hopefully she can make these 2.
She's been practically perfect all game, but shooting 2 of 6 from the line tonight. Leah Phelps, the senior. First one's up and good. 4 points thus far in this first half. Second half, rather. Hits off the back iron for Phelps. They go to Roberts. Jumper on the way. Off balance and connects for Roberts. Stretches the lead to double digits. Handoff to Phelps. Over to Wolford. She'll take a 3. First one of the game, way off. Here is Battle. Battle goes corner to Roberts. And before she can make a move to the baskets, takes too many steps.
That is so difficult as a player. You see that wide open lane and you know exactly the move you need to make in order to get there. Sometimes you just get a little too excited and forget to put the ball down.
Phelps takes her first break of the second half. Our leading scorer. Aiken will bring the ball up and get a handoff to Porter. Back in the hands of Aiken. Porter will go to Aiken inside. They go to Wolford. Wolford with 8 on the shot clock. Runner in the lane, no good. Rebounded by Roberts. Roberts goes corner to Bonds. Bonds, wide open Edwards. One more to Roberts, but wipe that shot away because of a beautiful offensive foul drew by Jenna Wolford.
Great job by Jenna right there. You could tell as soon as Edwards passed off the ball that she was just going, and Jenna stood her ground, was willing to sacrifice her body, and drew that foul.
Aiken will man the ball past half court. She'll get it to Wolford. Rachel Phelps will find Brewer. Brewer to Wolford. Another 3 for her. Hard off the rim. Battle the rebound. A score here will give them the biggest lead of the game. Johnson goes up strong and draws a lot of contact. Phelps will head back to the table.
Fouls on Eagles number 14, Jenna Wolford.
As well as number 10, Grace Brundle.
Number 23,
Gracie Brundle, rather, as Wolford checks out of the ball game.
That's Jenna's fourth foul. Unfortunately, she may have to sit for a little bit, even into the fourth quarter. Because she is somebody that we will need as we get later into the game, and if we're able to keep this, draw this deficit a little closer and possibly get ahead.
Johnson misses the first one, but splits the pair with 2:51 remaining. Brundle also checks in for the shooter, Johnson. And Aiken will bring the ball up. Brewer. Guarded by Bonds. Brewer gets a step on her man. Floater in the lane and good for Brewer.
Very timely bucket by Alyssa Brewer right there. We needed to get some points on the board. Now we need to get a stop.
Here is Battle, swings one more. Out of number 24, Singh in the corner. Battle will load and fire for a three and connects on one. Anika Battle with 20 points in her last outing against Emory, now with 8 total. Brewer loses her man, picks up her dribble. Now double team. And the Lions forced the jump ball, rather held ball, and also received the possession. Kylie Marcus will check into the ball game. As now LaGrange sits with her the largest lead of the game. As a backcourt violation. In favor of Pensacola, but it will stay here. Here is Brundle. Battle. Once again, a wide open three-point opportunity. You can't convert on the second field goal in a row. Roberts with position, off the glass and good. The Pouncers have been converting on second chance opportunities all night. All the way to the basket for Brewer, and she draws the contact. So now send Alyssa Brewer to the line. Her shooting struggles have continued tonight. 3 of 9 from the field.
Yeah, I was hoping last night's game would kind of help her get in the groove, especially after that first quarter that she had and how well she did from the free throw line. You know what? It happens sometimes. You have off nights, but free throws are those things that you should be able to consistently rely on. That even when you're having an off shooting night, you can make those free throws.
Brundle on the top of the key, swings to Roberts. One more pass to Battle, pump fake, shot inside of the 15-foot mark, no good. Here is Brewer. Backdoor to Phelps, nearly loses it and indeed does.
Good attempt right there by Alyssa. She saw exactly what was happening. She was trying to get Leah to cut backdoor. I think she was wanting her to go more straight towards the basket, though, instead of the corner.
To the corner. Great observation there, Brittany. Battle to the lane. The runner is good as she reaches double digits. Menzer will check back into the contest.
Play down the bottom, Chris. Play the bottom.
As now the Pouncers will have the ball with 30 seconds remaining on the shot clock and under a minute remaining in the ball game. Rather regulation. The third regulation. Battle will drive. Kick to Bonds. Corner, Brundle for a three. As she stretches the lead to the biggest of the game. 16. Here is Phelps. Hard drive inside. A lot of contact and off the glass.
Great job by Leah. I'm not sure how she managed to get through all those LaGrange players, but she did. Was able to get the bucket.
Brings the deficit back to 14. Leah Phelps with 6 points in this half, 24 in the game so far. Here's Brundell.
Chris, get out! Chris, get out!
Battle. She'll take a three. Not in time, not towards the basket. Brittany, we now have 10 minutes of basketball remaining.
10 minutes is still a lot of. I've seen a lot of things happen in a 10-minute time frame. Don't count the Lady Eagles out.
We'll be back after these messages. That goes the last basket of the half, but we'll be back soon. Ten more minutes of basketball here in the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Alvin Chapman alongside with Brittany Paddock as Pensacola now trails largely. Deficit now of 15, and Brewer nearly loses it. Brewer kicks it to Aiken, tries to get it back to her. Now in the hands of Menser. And the possession will go in favor of the Pouncers. They go inside to Whitaker, and she misses. Phelps finds Aiken. Over to Marcus. And Brewer will take a three. That misses out.
I like that shot there by Brewer, though. Hopefully she can hit a couple.
Here is Chavez. Drive inside, stolen away by Brewer. She's ahead of the pack with only Johnson trailing her. A lot of contact. Can't finish the play, but will head to the line.
He does a great steal right there. Great attempt to finish, get ahead by Alyssa Brewer. She heads to the line. Let's see if she can knock down these two.
Pensacola now trailing by 15. Brewer shooting struggles kind of continue from the line. 1 for 4 on the night, and she knocks down the first. Brewer now the second leading scorer of the game, and also Pensacola with 12. Eagles now trailing by 13. Johnson gets it snatched away from her from Phelps. Now in the hands of Chavez. Loose ball on both sides. Turner, stutter step to the rim, finds Whitaker, Off the backboard, no good. 1 second remaining, and beats the clock. Whitaker with her first points and field goal of the game. Phelps will take a fading jumper, no good. Eagles still trailing by 15. Here's Turner. We'll get the ball to Chavez. We'll find a wide open Johnson, and she'll head to the charity stripe. Johnson with her second trip to the line, and Wolford will come into the game here for Leah Phelps.
So Jenna's coming in with about a little under 8 minutes left. She has 4 fouls on her. We needed her to play defense, but she's also got to be smart about it. The last thing we need is her fouling out within the next minute or so.
Zaya Johnson misses the first, has 8 points for LaGrange, along with 4 rebounds. Misses them both. And the possession arrow will be heading northbound with Pensacola.
Hey, flow. Hey, drag.
Brewer with Johnson guarding her. Will drive inside with the floater in the lane. Jump shot in rhythm. She now has 14.
That mid-range jump shot has been open most of the game. We've just been either taking that three-point shot or trying to get all the way to the basket. And now that LaGrange is stopping those drives, we got to look at that mid-range option.
Brewer with an attempt for a steal forces the jump ball. Now Edwards will come into the contest, as well as Brundell for LaGrange. A basket here for Pensacola will be extremely pivotal as Johnson guards Brewer full length of the court. Here is Marcus. Hands off to Menser. She works on a smaller defender and kicks it to Marcus. Drives and tries to find Menser. She somehow gets to the possession. Brewer with 5. Marcus with 4. Floater no good. Withdrew the whistle.
Great ball movement within the last few seconds of that shot clock by the Lady Eagles in order to get a shot off.
Layla Battle, the freshman guard from Smyrna, Georgia, will check back into the contest. She has 10 with 3 rebounds. Marcus converts in the first. Next attempt for Marcus, hits the front of the rim and misses. Edwards secures it. Here is Turner. Battle with the handoff to Brundell. And now Turner in the corner. Chavez receives the screen from Edwards and misses the 3. Turner creates a second opportunity. Brundell will take another 3 from the same corner and converts from long range. Brundell now at 13. Now, Brewer, as she attempts to go to the basket, gets fouled. Wolford for the inbound. Goes to Menser. Menser will take a jumper. Misses the entirety of the rim. Brundell finds a trailing Chavez to respond with a 3 of her own. That misses. Turner with another second chance rebound. They try to go to Brundell once again for a 3. And the possession will actually stay here with LaGrange. Porter and Phelps will come into the game now for Alyssa Brewer and Kristen Menser with 5 minutes and 58 seconds remaining in regulation. Here's Battle. Long pass to Edwards. She'll find Chavez. Thought about a shot, but will swing it over. Now here's Turner. One more kick to Edwards. Jumper on the way. Short. No good. Battle, another opportunity. Chavez converts on the second chance opportunity.
There seemed to be a bit of confusion by the Lady Eagles right there on the defensive end. It looks like some of the players thought they were still in zone. Others thought they had switched to man.
Phelps leaves that on the front of the rim. LaGrange now up by 17. Brundell drives, no good. Rebound by Aiken. Falls to the floor and picks up the traveling violation. Melanie Bowser will take it to the contest for Pensacola. She had 7 points and 2 threes last night in the victory. Edwards off the pin down screen, count the bucket and the foul. As Skylar layup puts her now in double digits, along with 6 boards off the bench. These free throws can push the lead to 20, and indeed it does. Pensacola now at 5 minutes to possibly muster up a comeback, as we led by as much as 10 early in the first. Here's Phelps. Tries to kick it to Aiken. Aiken with the open lane to the basket. Swings it to Bowser. One more to Wolford. She'll drive inside. Runner in the lane. Wipe that away. Offensive foul in favor of LaGrange.
And that will be Jenna's 5th foul.
Wolford with the foul. That'll be the last time we see her for the remaining of the contest. And now, Alyssa Brewer will come back in the game after about 30 to 40 seconds of rest. Turner, she'll drive and kick to Battle. Battle will go inside to Brundell. Works on Phelps, and Phelps picks up another foul.
Hey, on that long ball, on the post, you got to go under.
Lacey Brundell will head to the free throw line to convert on free throws. She now has 8 points along with 6 rebounds through 3 quarters. Also had a 3 in the right corner earlier in the fourth, and she converts on the free throw. This free throw will stretch the lead to 22, the biggest of the contest. Indeed it does. Here is Brewer. Retracts her dribble and finds Aiken. Porter to Brewer. Hand off to Phelps. Phelps hits a cutting Porter, and will stay here with Pensacola. A complete line switch here for the Panthers. Everyone coming out of the contest, except for Battle. .4:14 remaining in regulation, 75 to 53 to score. Phelps will drive and head to the line.
Great little crossover and hesitation by Leah to get that chance to drive to the basket. Able to draw that foul. Let's see if she can convert these 2 free throws.
Knocks down the first for Phelps. She's been perfect practically everywhere tonight except the free throw line. 4 of 9 from the strike. Cuts to lead to 21. 4 minutes remaining. They go to Telly in the corner. Hard off the side of the rim. She rebounds her own miss. Goes up strong, no good. Brewer the rebound. Brewer goes to Phelps in the corner. She'll let one fly. No good. Brewer the rebound. The 5th offensive rebound of the night, and Porter picks up 2.
That was a great find by Alyssa right there. She went and got that rebound. Amber was in the middle of the lane, and she found her. We were able to get that bucket.
LaGrange tries to go inside to Strickland. No good.
Don't get one-sided.
3 minutes remaining in this game. Is a comeback comparable in this matchup, Brittany? Bam! Wide open. Layup off the glass. Two quick field goals for her.
you never want to count a team out, and I think that's, I don't know, you just never want to count a team out. You never know what can happen. I mean, people have scored crazy amount of points in a small amount of time.
Pensacola is still down by a mountainous lead. We will step aside. Welcome back with 3 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Leah Smith, the inbound to battle. Baseball path intended for Strickland, ends up in her hands, and she'll finish at the rim.
You saw Alyssa try to go up for that. She just mistimed it a little.
Aiken wide open, she'll let one fly. Hard off the back of the rim. Bowser attempts for the rebound. Now in the hands of Brewer. She'll go up strong and draw contact. And we'll head to the line to convert on 2 free throws. Alyssa Brewer now with 14 points in tonight's matchup. Brewer knocks down the first. Despite going 1 for 4 from the line through 3 quarters, has been perfect in the fourth. Battle will find Smith. Smith. Strickland wide open, down low, and lays it off the glass. Strickland now with 8. Rachel Phelps will drive and kick to Bowser in the corner. Short jumper on the way, hard off the rim. Another offensive rebound by Brewer, the second of the quarter.
Alyssa's been doing a good job the last few minutes getting in there, being aggressive for the offensive board. She's pulled down several in the last few minutes, and I mean, that's what we've been missing, is that aggressiveness on the boards.
Pensacola now down by 19. Brewer the inbound. Aiken loses her defender. Runner in the lane, good for Aiken, and the foul.
You know, what a lot of people don't realize about Carissa is that she actually played the guard position in high school, and that ability when she's being guarded by some taller girls who may be a little bit slower is that she can quickly dribble past them and get to the bucket.
Aiken converts at the free throw line, giving her 4 points in the game. Pensacola now down by 16 with 2 remaining. Coach Sellers now with 1 30-second timeout as well. Here's Telly. Drives baseline towards the glass, no good. Amy Singh comes to the table here for LaGrange with 2 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. Pensacola now down by 16. Here is Markivia Telly, the sophomore guard out of Dalton, Georgia, at the free throw line. First attempt goes in for Telly. The second attempt for Telly is up and is good. Her first opportunity for points of the night. Now Amy Singh comes into the game for Strickland. She finishes with 10 in the night. Here is Phelps. She has 24 points so far. Will go up strong and loses possession. Pensacola trailing by 18 with 2 minutes and a second remaining. They skip it to Smith. Ball in the hands of Serrano. Now to Singh. Battle on the top of the key. Pensacola sitting back in a 2-3 zone. Skip pass to Battle. They try to go inside to Singh and they lose possession. Still sitting in a 2-3 press. Not a 2-3 press, but a full court press. Corner Bowser, she'll let one fly. No good. Smith nearly loses possession. Cross court to Telly. And an offensive foul in favor of Bowser.
Great job by Melanie right there, recognizing that the player from LaGrange was coming in hard, knowing that she could stop her and take that charge. Great recognition on her end.
Bowser and Phelps will check out the ball game with 1:19.
Back to her if you need. Good, good.
They go to Brewer.
Got Chris if you need her. Got Brewer.
5 seconds to get it over. 3 seconds now to get it over. Baseball pass somehow finds Rachel Phelps. Phelps will drive off the backboard and good for Pensacola. Here's Serrano. They go to Battle. One more pass to Smith. She'll let one fly hard off the rim. An offensive rebound for Telly. A putback for Telly, no good. She gets her own miss again. And here is Phelps. One more to Marcus. One dribble to the basket and good. Count the bucket. Marcus now with 10.
That was one of those situations that you don't even realize happening and can be frustrating as a player. You feel like you're keeping your hands up, and then last minute you drop your hands and create that contact.
Free throw good for Marcus. Some difficulties with the official and the board here after the sounding of the horn. Here comes the shot here for Marcus. And misses it the second time. Here is Battle. Telly finds Smith on a screen. They go inside to Telly. She'll take a short jumper off the front of the rim. Phelps, Marcus, layup, good. The rim competed in a group project to get that one to fall. Here's Battle. 8 seconds remaining. And Pensacola will lose this one by a deficit of 12. After a tough home loss for LaGrange, they come on the road and beat Pensacola after winning in a 30-point victory against LB Wallace.
Yeah, the Lady Eagles struggled a bit tonight, as we talked about on those boards, and I really think that was the big determinant of tonight's game. We shut down their ability to get second, third, even fourth opportunities. We cut that lead, and we potentially even end up winning.
Kylie Marcus finishes with 11. Alyssa Brewer with 16. And another dominant performance for Leah Phelps, finishing with 25 points. Thank you so much for joining us in this 81-69 defeat for Pensacola Christian College. We will see you next time. But until then, have a blessed one.